Everyone. I hope you guys are having a fantastic Saturday morning. It's about 8 o'clock where I am, and this will actually be my third Slack video for the day. So I'm just sending you guys all the Slack videos. It'll be great. All right, so on my webpage, Coffee Code and Creatine, I've got my programming tab, and for the time being, I've got three little Slack bots uh, up and running for your guys's education, use, pleasure, whatever you want to call it. But earlier this morning, we went through the real-time messaging API example, and then the Slack events API example. So that's just your bare bones entry into how to wire into those Slack APIs and how to configure those Slack apps, Slackbot. But the last one that I want to show you guys is a bot that I actually put together to make our lives at work a little easier. We have a Scrum channel inside of Slack that we constantly send Scrum notes to. And because different layers of management like to go back and read and see what we're working on, eventually we agreed to all have the same format. And then we wanted dates, and everybody was kind of messing up formats. And for whatever reason, everybody likes to copy and paste. And so dates were always wrong, and it was a mess. So I eventually got kind of annoyed and just made a bot to handle all that for us. So that's what this bot is for. So slackbot, scrumbot, slackbot, scrumbot, that's redundant, sounds redundant. But anyway, so if you guys want to get this up and running, go ahead and click on this. This will give you, I guess, all of the code for things, and yeah, all the code for things. A distinction that I want to point out is this isn't necessarily a Slack bot. This is a CLI command line interface tool that will post messages to Slack. So you configure it and set it up the same way as you would a Slack bot, but the distinction is it's not necessarily a bot running somewhere. At any rate, I'll walk you guys through how to configure and set it up and all that good stuff. So first things first, as always, clone your repo. Let's go back a directory, and we'll just go git clone kerplunk. And let's go ahead and open this up. Waiting for PyCharm here. IDE of choice for Python. And we will go ahead and open. And Slack help. Slackbot scrumbot. Open. There we go. Now, this one I'm not going to go through the code as much just because it's verbose, but it's not horrendously complex. But at the end of the day, kind of the main features are as follows. So we auto format text into a nice table, post it in the Slack for you. Slackbot integration allows that direct posting, and then the save scrub note history in both a text file and a JSON file. So the JSON file will allow the bot to actually pull history. So it'll remind you what you did the previous day, and then it will also dump things to a text file. So if you want to go back and read it, you can. So we do have a configs.json. Excuse me. And we've got a handful of configurations that you're going to want to do. So first things first, Slackbot token. This is your authentication. Channel token. This is the token that you actually want to post to. Or I'm sorry, the channel that you want to post to. Username is just your name. And then the number prefix, number wrap, bullet prefix, and bullet wrap. I wouldn't mess around with these too much. This is just to make the formatting nice. If you want to configure it or reconfigure it, you can. But I'd suggest just leaving the defaults as is. So let's go ahead and get this Slackbot token set up. So go to Slack, go to your admin page so that we can create a new app. Go ahead and build an app. Start building. And we're going to call this Slackbot. Slackbot is a reserved word. scrumbot. There we go. Coffee code and creatine as always, and create our application. All right, now we go to bot users, add a bot user, add a bot user. I don't know why I'm dancing. There's no music playing. I should start playing music in my videos. Save changes. And then we want to go to OAuth and permissions. Install app to workspace. Authorize. And grab our bot user OAuth access token. So copy that guy. Bring him over here. Plop. Okay, channel token. There are two ways to get a channel token. The first one is there are APIs to go get them, which are a bit of a pain. The easiest way to get a channel token is to come over to Slack, right? Go join whatever channel. So we're in bot help. Look at your URL up here and copy this GUID. It's not really GUID, it's more like an ID, but at any rate, that's the token that you're after. So grab that, come over here, paste it in your channel token. Easy peasy. Username, I am Jacob. There you go. That's all the more configuration that you have to do. So in order to get this guy running, we come over here. We will go, are we in the right directory? No, we are not. We want to go to slackbot, scrumbot, and then is a Python directory or a Python project. So pip3 install requirements.txt as always. And then everything should download and be good to go. And then next you're going to want to go Python 3, and then this is scrumbot.py. All right, kick that off. And then you get scrumbot. Ta-da! So welcome to scrumbot. I'm here to help you format. It'll ask you about yesterday, today, blockers and notes. Tasks, just straight up text. Subtasks are denoted by 2 dashes. So please enter tasks you worked on yesterday. So I did a thing yesterday, just to show you guys what a subtask looks like. I also did a subtask yesterday. Just a blank line to move on to the next prompt. So working on today, I'm going to go to the gym. I'm actually going to do that after I get these videos up and running. And then I lifted heavy weights, any blockers, no pre-workout, and then any notes. I am getting stronger. Woo. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and move me over. There we go. All right. So I've generated the following table based on your input. Jacob gives a date, what you worked on. Then it goes, would you like me to send notes to Slack? Yes or no? Before I hit yes, we need to bring the bot into the channel. Totally forgot about that. So let's go invite at, what do we call this guy? Scrumbot? There, Scrumbot has joined. And then we can say, one, Scrum note sent. It exited out. We got a notification from Slack. And there we go. There are our Scrum notes, all nice and pretty. Now, just to show you guys what it writes where, as far as a project is concerned, we will now have history text.txt. We'll have the same table dumped out in here. If you want to go back and reread, great. And then you have history JSON, which will basically kind of store everything in a nice, pretty JSON file for you. And this will act as almost as an internal database. What this allows for is if you were to go through and launch this bot tomorrow, it will actually pull history. So in a real world scenario, you would never do this, but just to show the example, if this was yesterday, 11:02, and we ran this today, it will actually say, as a reminder, this is what you worked on yesterday. I'm going to go to the gym and lifted heavy weights. So that is how the scrumbot works. And hope you guys find this useful. Let me know if you guys end up using it at work. If not, no worries. But if you guys have any questions, let me know. Oh, something that I do want to point out, and this is just a little bit of snarkiness on my side, is if you guys forget to config this, the bot will actually walk you through it. I just wanted to show you guys how the config works because you guys might not know how to get tokens, channel tokens, and all that good stuff. But if you were to launch this without having it configured, it goes, shit, looks like someone forgot to set up my config file, and it'll walk you through it. So, what's your name? Jacob, and then it'll ask you for your token, and then it'll say, what's the channel token, other token, and then it'll walk you through the other configs and kind of give you a suggestion of what it thinks you should go with. And then it'll say, now that we have that set up, I'm going to go ahead and save those changes so you don't have to do this again. Press enter to continue, and then off to the races you go. So if you guys don't want to go do the file manually, you can actually have the bot walk you through it. But anyway, that's the Scrum bot that I threw together. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Hope you have an awesome day, and see you in the next video.